I'm Pastor Casey Cofield. You can call me PC. It's a lot easier to remember and a lot shorter. So, today I want to talk to you about this awesome method of how to frame your entire life in every aspect in your life called Incradia. Incradia is a Greek word that stems from the word kratos, which means self-mastery. Perhaps you've heard of this phrase a little differently called self-help. Now, maybe you've been in a bookstore, you thumbed through on YouTube or through podcasts, and you've seen self-help or how to get better in this many days or how to lose weight in this area. And there's all kinds of different self-help pathways to take. And if you have found solace in those and you have found an amazing experience through self-help, that's awesome. But they've completely ruined and taken away the exact definition of self-help by getting you help. Look up the definition of self-help, and it is wanting to achieve something by not using any outside influence, such as a book, podcast, YouTube video, mentor. You've kind of already blown what you attempted to do, and you didn't do it by yourself. You did it with the help of other people. And maybe that's why there are so many different ways to get self-help, because they're not tailoring it specifically to you, or they're not specifically making your pathway for you. It's a book written to try to reach millions of people, all using the same method. How is Incradia different? Well, it has to do with the author. That's right. The author of Incradia is God. God talks about Incradia, which comes from the Greek word of self-control. So you get kratos, which is self-mastery, but then you get Incradia, which is self-control. And when you combine the two, you get this thing that is self-motivated, but spirit-driven. It comes from inside of you, and the Spirit brings it out because you've done one specific thing. And it is the one specific thing that could change your life forever. And no, it's not eat this pill and lose weight fast. It's not read this book and you'll know that, ways to unlock 7 figures in your next paycheck. It's one very simple word that self-help will never teach you. And it's probably why self-help fails a lot of the time, because they've missed the mark totally, almost in the opposite direction. And I'm going to tell you what that one key word is in just a second. The one key word that will help you in every aspect of your life. Finances, weight loss, mental health, family, marriage, anything, you name it, addictions, you name it, this one thing will help you. And it comes from your Creator. And that's the awesome thing about Incradia, is that God, the Creator of you, is helping you get to that end result. Who better could you have on your side, in your corner, cheering you on than the person who knows you best? God. I often tell people God is the ultimate GPS because He knows from beginning to end. Would you ever get into your car and do a cross-country trip knowing you need to get somewhere quickly, knowing you have a deadline you need to make? Would you not punch in the GPS coordinates to get to the most direct route? Or would you say, forget it, I'll figure it out? You would never do that. But yet so many of us do it with our daily lives, where we don't pick up God's GPS manual, the Bible, and read it to figure out how to get to the best method or get to the end result. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you plug into God's GPS system? That's what I'm hoping you will want to do using Incradia, because it's the best method I've found. And I have read countless of books, listened to countless hours of self-help podcasts. And you know what? There's still room for improvement. I still haven't helped myself. But with God's help, I can be the best version of myself to honor God and further His kingdom and anything else He wants. So, are you ready for that one word? That one magic word? Here is the key behind Incradia, and it's surrender. I'm going to let that sink in for a second. The key word to your entire life is surrender. That's a pretty big thing. And if you're sitting there and your mind is thinking, what does surrender have to do with self-help? The answer is absolutely nothing. Because self-help tries to get you to improve, tries to get you to build, tries to get you to do things one after the other. Where surrender, it's saying, I can't do this. I can't do it. I need God to do it. I need to give up what's holding me back. Give it to God, who can do more with small things than I could ever do with huge things. Because you see, when we're weak, God is strong. But when we try to be strong, God can't do anything with that. So, what can we do in the power, in the realm of surrender? A lot. The first thing we need to do is give up. We need to give up control over those things. Now, I'm going to end it with this. Perhaps maybe you have used this keyboard function called Control-Alt-Delete. I used to use it to get to a new screen or get rid of this old screen, or if the computer would freeze up, you'd hit Control-Alt-Delete. And it would move you on to the next thing. Your computer would unfreeze if you were lucky, and you could open up a new screen on your computer screen. So, what I want to do with Incradia and surrender is basically get you to control your life by altering how you engage life and delete the things that hold you back. How? By surrendering it to God. The next couple days, we're going to talk about, or over these next, in the next couple of videos, I really want to focus on addiction and weight loss. And I could stand to lose a couple pounds of my own. And I want to show you firsthand how using Incradia can work. How? You're going to follow me on this weight loss journey. My goal is to lose about 60 pounds, if not more. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm a big boy. And I want to show you firsthand that when we surrender things to God, big things can happen. Are you with me on this journey? Perhaps maybe you too want to lose some weight or battle an addiction and handle things in your own personal life. And you said, man, self-help PC, I can't do it anymore. Then this is the right place for you, because Incradia is the anti-self-help. It's with God's help. You'll do your best. I look forward to talking to you very soon. And in the future, we're going to cover financial issues and addiction issues. But right now, we're going to focus on weight loss. You'll never know what we're going to talk about next. So subscribe, join, listen, and God bless you. Take care.